Hey guys, I've got one more dream. I'm hoping to share. My little 3-year-old sitting right next to me, so you may hear him. This dream, it starts out, I am on a farm, and this massive, expansive farm. I'm in a parking lot, and I know that I'm there with a lot of other people. There's a very, very large Expo Building, and it's interesting because in the very beginning of the dream, it's almost like I have a above drone kind of view of the farm. So I see this building, it's just expansive, massive building. I've never seen an Expo building quite this big. But I know that's why everyone's here. That's probably why I'm here in the dream. So I park in the parking lot. There's another man that parks on the next row in front of me, and he gets out of his car at the same time I do. And he warns me. He goes, "Wait, stop, look up." And so I look up right behind us, and there's a funnel, like a tornado funnel, that's starting to form and come down. So he goes, "Take cover." And so the only place I knew to go was right back into my car. So I jumped in my car, and I squished down in the front floorboards of my van. I have a blue minivan. And so as I'm doing this, somehow I'm able to see out the windshield too, and I see that this tornado is literally dropping down into his truck bed. So it's swirling down into his truck bed, and then it goes back up. We both get out of our cars, and he says, "Did you see that? That funnel dropped right down in my truck bed." I said, "Yeah, that was incredible." He's like, "We need to go to a safer place." So at that time, we actually split. And he went somewhere, and I went the opposite direction of the Expo Building. For some reason, I just felt led to go that direction. And when I got over there, I found this enormous building. It was almost like when I got inside of it, it was opulent. It wasn't a mansion. It had a purpose. It was a mix between a hotel and a hospital. And I knew that, like, I just had knowledge of that. So as I got inside this new building, I was directed through to the back side of it, and I knew that I was there to watch. I knew there was all these people in this Expo building enjoying themselves, probably seeing a horse show or something like that, fun. But I had a job to do, and I had a purpose to fulfill. And so in the dream, I go to the back of the building, and I'm able to see out these windows, large windows, and I can see this field, and I start looking through the window, and I'm watching this field, and I see one after the other tornado come on the same path in this field between these two cattle fences. So they're just passing through this field, not touching anyone, any person, any structure, and I can see the details so clearly. I see all the trash at the bottom of them. So then I see these large glass doors. These glass doors were 18 foot tall in this building, and they led out to this, like, really the furthest back point in this building. So I go through these glass doors. They have a really intricate doorknob and locking system, and I know that I may get locked out and I may be stuck in this foyer, but I just use my faith and I go through believing that I'll be able to get back in. So I go through to get a better view, and I'm looking, and I know in this dream I have this thought and this word drop in me that I am watching for the big one. And that was like the big one. I'm watching for the big one. So I'm looking out these windows inside this foyer to get the best view, and I see in the distance what I think is the big one. So then suddenly my attention is directed outside the other set of glass doors that would go out to the very back of this property. And in this property, it's interesting, I see what appears to be a little like circus forming. So I see all of these